Hello, Miracle Makers. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. Today, we are saying about the fifth lesson of our book, Psycho-Cybernetics, the summary of the chapter, fifth chapter of our book, Psycho-Cybernetics. This lesson says about the importance of relaxation, like, no, in today's world, it is a common usage that I feel so stressed. I feel so anxious. I have too much anxiety about the problem. I feel so worried. All these words are quite common in today's world, right? Even the small kids, school going kids are also saying this. If they are not doing any homework, I feel stressed because I haven't done the homework. So teacher will poke me up today like that. So stress is a common word. People feel that it is quite normal to use this word. So this lesson says about why you are getting stressed, why you are getting tensed about a problem. So we will go to detail. That is our front forebrain. The job of our forebrain is to think about a problem, like find out a problem. Just think about the problem, like identity. It is the forebrain works for, it's just like operator of a computer, just doing the maths and everything it is doing, but no, the results, it does not have any power to get the results. That means our logic will not bring the answer to any of our problem. With the logic, we cannot do anything in this world. See, simply this pen is on the table. If I want to take, if I want to take this pen from up, I cannot do it with my logic. Logically, I'm thinking I should go and take. No, if I can do everything with logic, no, people are there. We cannot even back. They cannot even uplift their hands. So why can't they do that with logic? So it means that there is an inner power. As Sadhguru says, inner re-engineering and all. There is an inner source power, the power which is much, much, much higher than us. The power which always loves us, which always works for us. So we have to trust all our problems, all our confusions, everything, surrender into that source power. Here, logic will not work over there. There are so many situations in our life where we cannot do anything, even if we have all the money, all the sources, everything is there, all the time, everything is there. But no, something is there where we cannot do, and some situations are there we cannot do anything. We are just helpless. So that situation, in that situation we are helpless. So what I have want to tell is that with we can find out, we can set out goals, we can find out this resolutions, new year resolutions, everything you can take it out. And but no, don't worry or stress, don't have a egoistic mind that I will do that, it is my responsibility, I have. Of course it is a responsibility to find out the things, but no, then you, what I mean is that you have to surrender your questions to the subconscious mind, the inner power, servo mechanism, what is inside, deep inside. I already told there is a servo mechanism deep inside, right? So we have to surrender ourselves, all our questions to that servo mechanism. Making conscious efforts on worries, anxieties is in vain. Success comes up finally when they give up, surrender. So majority of case we can understand that success or an answer to question finally comes up when there is a no hope. When we absolutely abandon the situation, abandon the question, all of a sudden success, the answer pops up, right? Mostly, few months back, we have worried about a problem, and slowly you lost the problem and you lost the importance and all. Later, maybe in today or yesterday or recently, the answer might have come up, right? Did you ever have such an experience? So that means it is important to let go. You don't have to hang on a lot about the problem. Just if you have a problem, you think what you can do and just leave it. Do what you can and just leave it and surrender to the creative mechanism inside. So that is the relaxation. For that, you have to relax your mind and body. almost all the creative workers have this. No, usually inventors and all, creators and all, the writing poets and all, no, they are getting that idea when they're relaxing, when they sometimes when they're taking a bath, sometimes when they are immediately after sleep. So sometimes simply sitting somewhere like sitting in a meditation, or they're getting the answers, because when they are deeply relaxed, in a relaxed state of mind, they're getting answer to all of the problems. So there is a technique like, for example, before saying that, there is a Archimedes, right? One who cried out, yelled out, saying "Eureka, Eureka!" when they find out the one principle. While he was in the bathroom, he just find out the answer to one problem, and he ran out of the bathroom without any dress, like naked, completely naked. He ran into the public, like. So that means creativity, it is just like creativity, it happens. We cannot make it happen. It happens. That is it. Make it happen. Make the 50 for any problem, 50% is only our part. The 50% should come as a solution from our instinct. To let the instinct, let the inner power work for you. That is the answer for all this. Okay. So this not only for these writers and inventors, for a common people also we can use the same method. So surrender all your problems, all your situations to the power that is higher than you, that is inside you, who is always watching you, always protecting you. You are not deciding how many times you have to throw your heart, right? You're not pulse beat, heartbeats and pulses. You're not deciding. You're not deciding when to excrete the waste from your body. You're not deciding anything. Okay, all this are, it is working on the blood circulation, pumping, the working on different organisms. Everything is working on. So you have to surrender and trust like this for all your problems. So here, this book says about with great intensity for a few hours. And okay, when you think about the problem, you think it completely involved in that problem, and with a great intensity, you work on that and let the answer come to you. Let the answer come to you. You can even do one thing, like before going to bed, immediately before sleep, you can ask think about the solution. What can I do? What can I do to solve it? Just ask this question, or how can I solve it? How can I solve this? Ask this question immediately before sleep. Then the next day, or in the next day, sometimes you may be not even thinking about the problem. All of a sudden, the answer will come up. So usually you just try it once, okay? So the answer to all the questions is within you. All the answers to all the questions is within you. Trust that. So in this book, in this lesson, in this paragraph, they're saying 5 tip to conscious freeing your creative mechanism. So if you're thinking too much about the answers, outcome, results, you're jamming, you are just making it jam. Your creative mechanism, the inner power will not work. So let it work freely in a relaxed and relaxed way. So let it work for you. So wait for the results. So here he says that about Maxwell says about 5 tips to know to jam the creative mechanism. The first one is that you're worrying before you place your bet. So finish all your worrying before you do complete your process. So when you are asking the questions, you do worry, and after once the problem is done, the question is asked, just stop being worried about the situation. Don't worry about the results. The next, from the habit of consciously responding. Okay, you have a you have an unconscious habit of reacting to the situations that is popping up in our life, right? Majority of people, they are reacting to the situation that comes up in their life. Unconscious reactor. So we have to be conscious. We have to come to the present moment and be conscious about what you're thinking, how you're responding, how you're acting, how you're listening. Everything you have to be conscious. That is what mindfulness is. Practice mindfulness. So the third step to free your creative mechanism is that just listen up, listen, be in your senses, listen what you're listening completely, see what you're seeing completely, taste what you're eating completely, smell what you're smelling completely, like be open to your senses. That also coming into the present moment, like be conscious about what you're doing, what you're eating, what you're smelling, what you're talking, what you're listening, what you're seeing. All the five senses, be conscious about it. Try to do only one thing at a time. The next thing is that try to do only one thing. You don't have to struggle to work. A lot of multitasking is not for us actually. We are struggling to do a lot of tasks together. So try to do one thing at a time. Then sleep on it. So before going to sleep, you think about your problem and just think about the problem and ask the question, how can or why should I get the answer to the question? So think about the answers and just sleep on it. The next day, definitely you will have the answers pop up in your mind at any time. Sometimes you may be taking a bath, that you're getting the answer. Sometimes you may be eating some food. Sometimes you may be playing with someone. So then at that time, suddenly an answer will pop up in your mind. Next, relax while you work. When you do your work, relax yourself, relax your mind and body, and reflex and rejuvenate your mind and body. So let the answer come up. Asking the question is only your part. Answer is not your part. If we were in responsibility of that, we would have thought about we would have controlled everything. So there are a lot of things which is not in our control, that we know already. We know that. So let that power take it over. Surrender yourself to a power that is higher than you, greater than you. That is the answer for finding out the solution to majority of our problem. So this chapter says about the relaxing, how relaxing works. So that's it about today. We'll meet in the next lesson review of the psycho-cybernetic minutes. Keep watching because this topic is so important. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.